Show me a cooling system below your steam vents, please. I don't really have a cooling system. I've got one steam vent up here, and it's quite a big boy. It's giving me like 5.6 kilograms a second. So the thing that I had available at the time was a pool of water down here. So this is just polluted water that was out in the world, and I'm currently just cycling that through. Just through some granite pipes, because again, I did this quite early on. And that's just cooling off my steam. Eventually this water's going to get a bit too warm here, and I'll get rid of it and replace it with some of this other crap that's up here. But we're just using basically what we've got. So, oh, I'm getting bugs coming through the window. That is a weird bug. How much oil's in here? We'll do one more bottle of oil and I think we're good to go. And this needs to be let out somewhere as well. Let's see. So you're going to pump out and fill this pipe first. If this pipe is filled, then you're going to pump. Okay. You're going to do the same. So that way we've always got... We'll pump this water first. And then if this is out, this can pump. That'll do. That'll do for now. Do you think your base with the 4 weasel around the base for oxygen cooling still works? No, what's that you're talking about, sorry? Is that the little water cooling build? That'll work fine. Yeah. Little idea, build your power generation at the top of your base because you've got all the hydrogen for cooling the transformers. Well, I was going to build it probably... my power grid is probably going to be in this space and this space, but moving the hydrogen is not a problem. We've got fucking loads of it. We could just slap a pump like up here and we'd capture all the hydrogen, no problem. We've got quite a lot compressed in here as well. Like there's 2 kilos per tile in this area, quite a bit over here, quite a bit over here. I kind of left a few little bits like here and there to try and trap our hydrogen in like pinch pepper nut areas. Yeah, it looks like a crazy mess, but I know what I'm doing. We'll gather all this stuff up when we need it. For now, I just need to get this up and running pretty quickly. That should be fine. So we'll get rid of you. We'll do you. We'll do a sweep. And we'll do another sweep. That's a bit annoying, but I wonder if is that very cold water? We'll get a little bit cooling off that, why not? Now let's also get rid of you. We've got quite a lot of idle dupes at the minute. I should give them some more stuff to do elsewhere. This thing is waiting on stuff. Let's get them digging out this crap over here. All that hydrogen can get trapped up here. Is it German in here? Not really. I think we can just break through this now. That'll get trapped in here anyway. Get all this dug out. And I think maybe like... It annoys me that I can't get rid of this shit. So we'll probably do like transformers to this level or something. And we'll just leave this as a walkway area. Something like that. Maybe like... Because they're Diddy now, aren't they, the little transformers? I've not actually played with these yet. But they're Diddy boys. I don't know whether we want some 4 kilojoule ones. Hey, I missed Oni, but scared to start again. They added and changed a lot of things. Later, just jump into it, buddy. Jump into it, but go a lot slower than you normally would. That's my biggest tip. Be a bit more cautious and don't try and dig out too much stuff too quickly. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just jump into it, mate. Don't fear. You'll be fine. I know you'll be fine. Do I want to go through the top or the bottom? We'll go through here. Let's get rid of all this crap. We'll leave these peppers. We'll leave these pepper nuts. Why not? We'll get all this crap dug out as well. All this is going to go. We'll slap in a few ladders here and there. to get all this crap cleared. God, that's annoying fucking things. Whatever. Right, that'll be fine. Who's Master Bot? Have we already done this? Yeah, we've already done this. Any dupe died yet? We've not killed anyone yet, Nori. But you can't just deconstruct that vending machine. Quiet, Gnome. Don't trigger me. Don't do it. You know how much it hurts. Yeah, this is warming up rapidly. But that's fine. We'll get to this in a bit. We'll get this done first. Why did I do all this with like a 9? Do this with a 4. Do this with a 6. Do that with a 6. Okay, good evening, buddy. How's it going? Nalash, good evening as well, mate. How are you? Not for lack of effort, though. What do you mean? I've not tried to kill anyone. That's bullshit. I've been a good boy. How have they not hotfixed that already? What's that, Cypher? In before life goes debug mode and ruins his base. Ruins the ruins that are ruining my shit. Maybe I should. We're going to need some oxygen stat. We can see the hydrogen levels in our base barometer are ticking down. How did we get on up here? Oh, it's a big old wet mess up here. Let's do a quick bit of mopping, see if we can tidy up some of this crap. There's constantly going to be bits of water down here, but if we can get some of this mopped up, this is going to keep melting. That's fine. Get up there. Get up there. Let's get some of this out. We'll let this pack you out as well, because I feel bad on the guy. I mean, what sort of existence is this? Spawned into a big old carbon dioxide trap. It's no good. No good at all. Poor little bastard. I want to dig all this out first. Be free! How long do you think your repeat viewers have to be tuned in for it to count as a repeat view? I honestly don't know, Mick. No idea how it works. But thank you for coming in, buddy. I know what you're trying to do. Thank you, bud. How do you see so far? Have you been up there? If you do Alt-S, Sata, you get a screenshot mode that allows you to zoom out fully. But everywhere that's revealed, I've basically been. So, and what you can do often to get a bit of extra vision, just send a dupe up somewhere to do a little dig, and then that dupe will be here, and that'll give you a bigger, wider... You know, if I'd have just stopped digging here, then I wouldn't be able to see all this crap, would I? So, going and digging just one tile somewhere, get your dupe to go up there and get you a bit more vision. But yeah, everywhere that's revealed, I've basically been to. We've been hunting, trying to find shit. May, what have you not done yet? Done all this stuff. I don't want May to be mechatronics yet. We'll put May as a farmer. And get her leveled up on that. That should be fine. Right, this is now pretty much good to go. All this needs is some power. Did I make all this out of this slide? Yeah, I think so. I'll just do a quick double check, make sure I've not derped up. Beautiful. I wonder if we just connect this up with... Ah, fuck it. Ah! See, why did none of you spot that? Why did nobody spot that massive derp? Why did no one see that one? Because that was a big one. That was a big one. Maybe we'll just connect this up to that, just for now. Do some automation with element sensors that when you see the hydrogen reach a certain level, it flashes some lights. As an alarm. Oh yeah, just an element sensor down here, or an element sensor there to warn me. Yeah, it's desperate at the minute. We need some oxygen. There's plenty outside the base, but the base itself is a shithole. And as soon as they start getting like interrupted sleep, like now probably, it's not going to be very good. Oh shit! How did this happen? We've tied up a shine bug. That's not the best. I need critter drop-off points, but I just can't be bothered right now. I just can't be arsed. Yeah. Okay. Fucking break time. Might as well get rid of all these now. There's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. It's pretty germy as well. Alternatively, you could burn some hydrogen generator. Where's the fun in that? Exactly! That's what Mech said to me the other stream. Just burn it! I'm like, no! I like it. It's pink and lovely. Because you're doing it your way. Yes. That's why I cocked up. So I'm doing it my way, guys. That's why. Okay. Just whatever. Oh, Joe, thank you very much for the resub, buddy. 2 months. Ooh, a button. Thank you, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In life, I don't close your pump, you didn't make a wire out. Don't close your pump, you didn't make a wire out. Thank you, Perkins. Just in time, bud. Thank you. See, it's people like you that keep this sort of colony going. It's people like you that keep me going. Definitely. Thank you, bud. There should be more like you. Helpful to the end. Right, so this should just start pumping now. There we go. So if we can get this done stat, that would be good. So we can hopefully lower this level down a bit, because this is inactive for so long. It's like 40 cycles this is inactive for, so to be able to get some of this water collected is kind of good. We want to do that. It is going to mean we're using more coal power for now, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. You're going to serenade us again with Sinatra's My Way. The last song went over very well. Listen, sometimes I just need to remind you guys that although I appreciate your tips and your suggestions, they are simply that, tips and suggestions. I can just say, you know what, guys? Fuck you guys. I'm doing it my way. That is also an answer. That is also something I can do. I have the power. I have the means. I can do it. I can tell him no, Mom! Shit. Right, I'm going to dig some space out here. We will... I don't know how big to do these. I've not built a transformer bank since the transformer change, so I don't quite know whether to do a load of little babbies or a couple of rows of babbies, you know, like the little transformers, and then a couple of big boys for other parts of the base. I don't really know the best way to do it. I'm thinking we'll probably split our power grid up and have one grid over here, one grid over here. That much I know. But honestly, if this base is anything like the last one, we're not going to be maxing any 20 kilowatt wires or anything like that, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm aware that I'm going to break through here a little bit. I might leave that to the last second. actually. So we've got quite a bit of hydrogen here. It'll save us a job. In fact, if we go through this way, we'll do something like that. And we'll seal this from the top first. Like this, then. No. Something like that. We'll lose some of this hydrogen outside the base, but we can do with that in fairness. How do you like the features of the new update? I think it's a disappointingly small update, giggity. To be honest, I was a bit mixed at first. At first, I very much didn't like it, and just from reading the patch notes, I very much didn't like it. And then my first playthrough, I hated it. And then I changed my playstyle and started playing a lot more chilled and just going with the flow that the game is forcing me to play. And just sort of got with it. In fairness, it's all right. I don't necessarily agree with all the. I don't necessarily agree with the Expressive Update, but I don't mind it. I don't think it adds much to the game in terms of gameplay, but it does it adds some interesting and funny little animations and quirky character to the game, which is nice. It doesn't add anything to me as a base builder. It doesn't add anything to me as somebody that likes making builds, but that's okay. I think is the fairest way of putting it. That makes sense. I really didn't like it at first, but I've grown to it. That makes sense. Oh, trigger. No, there's no rant. There's no rant. I told you, I'm turning over a new outlook, not a new leaf, just a new outlook. I'm trying to look at things a little bit differently with this game. And honestly, it's made me enjoy the game a bit more. I never would have played a base like this. I would have been everywhere on this map by now. I'd have been everywhere. But, you know, it is what it is. Right now, I've got a 50-50 hydrogen-oxygen base. I never would have had this normally. I love it. Look at it. It's all pink and blue. Perfect. With some slight purple here and there as well. Oh, Christ. Exactly, Max. You'll have to ban yourself. Time out yourself. Yes, son of a bitch. Alright. I'll tell you what we'll do. Just, you know, just because we can. Let's do that. How's this working? Are we actually getting a bit of water? We are. Beautiful. It's going to be pissing away some power, as I say, but it does mean that we can hopefully drop this down a little bit. This thing down here, I think we're just going to have to leave over-pressurized for now. There's a lot of oxygen in there. There's 25 kilos of polluted oxygen, and we've got 20 kilos of normal oxygen. And it's probably got relatively large amounts of germs in it. I need to crack into here, really, but what I probably need is an atmos sensor plus a germ sensor rather than a gaseous element sensor. Fuck it. Right. I'm gonna eat that egg. I'm gonna eat that egg. I'm gonna get rid of all this decor that's in weird places. Let's just get rid of this for now. So, maybe we'll do like... maybe we'll go like this big. Maybe we'll do that. I thought it was a murder sim. Hashtag thanks left. How dare you, Desudra? Claire's brainwashed. This is the life we know. Christ. Social Circle Simulator Outhouse Builder. Why haven't they introduced diapers in the game? Where are the astronauts? We do have exosuits. They're kind of just like big diapers. That's what most people use them for. Big old diapers. Or nappies, if you're from the UK. Basic gas mask is a Jesus. Basic gas mask is a tech level between open face Atmo exposure and Atmo suits. Yeah. Well, I've been waiting for like snorkels and stuff. Like there was artwork a long time ago for like a diving suit. Not the exosuits or the Atmo suits, but it was a diving suit, like a proper, looked like a bell chamber thing. You know, like the diving suits from like steampunk kind of diving suits, you know what I mean? And the art files were in the game, but yeah, nothing ever came of it. You know, for like those deep pools of water, but you just literally want a dupe to go a bit deeper. Diving suits, a little bell helmet or something that you just make out of like clay. I don't know. Is it still in the game? I don't think it's still even in the game files now, Lash. The last time I did a quick game file dump, as it were, I couldn't see them anymore, so they don't seem to be there anymore. Right, we're losing all of our super sexy base hydrogen, but that's fine. We'll put you in there. Prioritize at a 7 all of this crap. That's fine. We'll leave a few of these tiles open just to let any of the chlorine or anything out. Oh my god, let's go out. See if you use draw pumps, then steam may be deleted. Oh, sorry, you're talking about steam turbines again. And now we play How Many Ways Can Life Describe a Diving Bell? I didn't know I didn't know how to describe it. And to be honest, I started saying, you know, like from the, and I couldn't remember really the decade when diving bells were a thing. It's probably like the fucking 1800s or something, isn't it? When were diving bells last used? I mean, do they still use them now in like pearl diving, clam shulking countries? I don't know. I don't know, alright? I don't have the answers. But you're right. I got confused. It happens a lot. Jesus. We need to give this some more sand as well, don't we? This bastard. You need to have sand in you. Filtration medium. Sand. And you will also need some power. Do we have any power that we can steal? Ew. Ew. We can maybe steal a bit of this, actually. What's this got on it? 840. Is this a 120? It is, isn't it? I'd know if I could see for the fucking power symbol. Are these 120? Son of a bitch bastard. Son of a bitch bastard. The 120. Yeah, we can slap that on there. Wait. Beautiful. They still use them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen like, is it in like India and I've seen people like diving for pearls and clams and seashells and stuff like that. And it's normally like some weird generator on the back of a really rickety old boat and some small child that's dispensable, and they go looking for the the big pearls. The black pearl. You know? We've all seen it. We've seen it. Boop. Give sand, please. Oh shit, I can't move without the loaders anyway. I can't actually do this, can I? I'd need the sweeper arm to be doing something. There's no point me having sand going into there. Don't do shit. Right, we need these circuits badly. There's loads of algae up here. I just can't be bothered digging at the moment, to be fair. Son of a leaky bastard. I think they were last used in 20,000 leagues under the sea, to be honest. They still use diving bells, and the Victorians used them as far as I know. They're used all over the world still, mate. Repair on oil rigs in the North Sea, for example. Really? Oh, but is it like a super fancy Dan? The same principle, I suppose, but like... What was that film where they all had, like, underwater domes that they travelled in? Was it like Deep Blue Sea or something? Like the principle of, like, trapping oxygen underneath a dome. Yeah, I can imagine that being used, but I'm assuming they don't use, like, brass and some weird ancient glass kind of helmets that could implode if they go below a certain depth, you know? I just got a few... What's that? Nice, Nori. Nice. Just got a few moments to put my head in it, and you seem to be trying to prove someone wrong already. Don't they already know you're a local hero, not to be fucked with? Saturnus, the local hero. He has a badge and a beard. The local hero. Guys, if you didn't know this, by the way, Saturnus is an local hero. Not to be fucked with or questioned, because he is an hero. By day, he is an hero, and by night, he is an hero. He's a hero. He's a goddamn hero. Shit. Let's go there. Smith. Play. Meh. Meh. Okay. We'll go up here. I'm trying to prove anything wrong. As far as I know, I got a diploma for it. Nice. Saturnus is not the hero we need, but the one we deserve. So you're not talking about the olden style diving suit? Sweet. Because a diving bell is just a thing you can swim into. Oh, I thought a diving bell was just a name for the helmet. I thought that's what that was, or a diver's bell, maybe. But is a diving bell basically the thing underwater that you can go into? Is that what you're telling me? It's just like a vacuous bubble under the sea, underwater. My whole life's been a lie. I did not know this. Toasty hot. Toasty hot, toasty warm. All the tropical pacus. Incredible. We'll call this Ugly Bitch Corner because of this guy. Not these guys. These guys are great. This guy here in particular. And little Timmy over here as well. Really stinking this bitch up. Wait. Oh yeah, you get more deco for a tropical pacu. I see. I never even looked at the deco ratings on them. You get 25 for a tropical and 10 for a normal one. Yeah, fuck you. Right. There's misery all over the place. We've got plenty of ice kicking around. I don't know where I want to put the ice, so I've just sort of left it nearer to the biomes, to be honest. At some point I should probably get rid of it. This shine bug is going to meet his end, I'm afraid. I hope he's the last of his species, because I'm sick of him. I'm incredibly sick of him. Okay. I hope he's the last one.